strategy for growing my business in 2025. If you are a new business, if you are an aspiring entrepreneur, if you sell physical products, or if you sell digital products or coaching, it doesn't matter. The strategy is still the same and it will be successful because I've seen it on a small scale and I plan to amplify this strategy in order to maximize my profit next year. So, what's my strategy? It is to build my personal brand, but not just to build my personal brand like, hey, I like these things and I like French fries, which I do. I have some right here from Wendy's. Or I eat a vegan diet and you should too, and I have kids. Like, not just a personal brand around my lifestyle. Excuse me, I am hungry. But building a personal brand around my business, using a personal brand in order to allow people to get to know me and allow people to understand what it is that I can do for them and how I can help them and the mission behind why I do what I do. And for you that doesn't know, if you don't know, I'm a digital marketing strategist. My name's Angel. I'm a digital marketing strategist and I help people grow their businesses with marketing. But I used to think that was just it. And it's not. It's that I help people find their voice so that they can share their marketing message. A lot of my clients and a lot of my potential clients, they actually have already started their business to some capacity. They've had a couple customers, they have created a product, they know it works well, but they're not getting seen, they're not getting enough customers. And the problem is, and I have to turn the air conditioner on. California is the only place where you need to turn the air conditioner on in the middle of December. But the problem with having the product, even if it's a great product, if nobody knows about it, no one's going to buy. You need people in order to buy. You need people in order to grow your business because you need people to buy your stuff. Doesn't matter what stuff you have, you just need people to buy it. And so, if you use a personal brand to advertise your business, you don't have to pay for it. You can get on YouTube Live like I am right now while I'm heading to go get my car washed. You can use an email community to stay in touch with the people that you have connected with. And you can do all of this for free or practically free. Obviously, when you grow your email community, the more people that are on your email list, the more money you have to pay with most services. There are some that are a flat fee. But the point is that the fee to get started is so low that it's nominal. You know, you can pay like $100 for a year for most email subscriptions, 120, and that'll get you a couple hundred subscribers on your email list, right? I use Kit. I think that's that. You're new here. Hello, is that Lawin or Lauren? It feels natural to say Lauren, but I'm not sure. And then Soraya, welcome. I'm talking about using my strategy to build your business in 2025. Now, I have seen building a personal brand for myself be a good strategy, like an amazing strategy, because I have gotten clients. In general, right now, my clients pay me um, about $300 just to have a strategy call. So, and I used to charge people like $25, and I'm beginning to feel like $300 is not enough. But I'm able to do that because I've been able to build my authority with my business. I've been able to, let's see here. Okay. I've been able to build a reputation that allows people to feel confident in what I'm able to do. What's my authority? Well, I got my degree in marketing, go Cal State Long Beach. Um, But then also, I've literally spent over $10,000. I think at this point, probably over $15,000 in additional online courses, digital marketing courses, advertising courses, copywriting, Facebook ads, like the whole gamut. How to use content to maximize visibility and get awareness for a business. Like, I've invested a lot so that I can invest a lot into my clients and not just say, "Hey, I went viral on YouTube or Instagram and now I can teach you to do the same." Like, I actually went to school for this. And so, yep, thank you. Told you I'm getting my car washed. So the point is, what? I don't know how to say it. I'm saying it. Lawco. How do you say your name? Like, spell it out phonetically, and then I will say your name correctly because I do want to call people their correct name. All right. Diego. Hi. You got to build a personal brand. If you don't have people watching you, if you don't have people wanting to know about you, then they're not really going to want to know about your business. I'm sorry if it's loud while I'm getting my car washed, but you have to give people the opportunity to find you. And the way that people are able to find you is by building a personal brand. Free advertisement on YouTube, on Instagram, TikTok while it's still around, LinkedIn, Facebook is actually still great and a lot of people click on it. The point is that you have to get visible and you have to get seen. If no one can see you, if no one can hear your message, I hope you guys can hear me right now. I really hope you can hear me. But if nobody can see you and nobody can hear your message, it's really hard for them to be able to buy something from you. And in the economy that we're in right now, a lot of people are holding on to their dollars a lot tighter than they were before. We don't have, you know, free money being given. No one's getting checks in the mail that they didn't earn anymore, not at this point. And so the free money, the discretionary money, is tight. Interest rates are up, and that's affecting people. If you have credit card bills and you've been paying it down, all of a sudden for no reason, but because the federal bank said so, interest rates go up, and now your minimum payments are higher, and now you have to spend more to pay those cards down, just because, not because you spent more money, but because the government says that we need you to pay more interest on your credit card. So it's like, if you owe anything, you have to make payments and stuff. Money's getting tighter. What's my point is that if you don't have a personal brand, people are going to be more hesitant to spend money with you. Let me swoop in. Oh, that's for disabled people. I don't want to take it from disabled. All right. I'll wait for another one. Okay, so look, how do you build a personal brand? Well, let me tell you what I've been doing, which has been successful for me. Because if you have not been able to get someone to pay you $300 for something, then I can at least teach you that, because I've been able to do it. Now, I've actually had people pay me more than that for other services, but and I've sold a lot more expensive things. But specifically for what I'm selling right now, if you have not been able to get someone to pay you at least $300 for something, whether it's the products that you sell or whether it's the services that you provide, then listen up. Because I'm going to share a couple things that I've been able to do to build my personal brand. Number one is that I've realized that my personal brand exists online and offline. So even though I haven't had an extremely huge personal brand online, and I haven't had a lot of visibility online, because I've had a reputation of building my personal brand in general in life, I've been able to still get clients in real life. And so some of your clients might come from the community and the people that you already know. Well, why would you tell me not to go? Okay, let's see here. I need to wipe my car off. I'm gonna pull into this right here. So I want to be safe as well. Wish my husband was here so that he can vacuum my car for me while I talk. Okay. My language is English. Someone asked what my language is, but let me tell you something. Here are the things that have worked for me for building my personal brand is making sure that I have a personal brand offline and online. And so because I had a personal brand offline, I was constantly getting referrals for marketing services. I had people saying, "Oh, you need help with marketing? I know someone that does marketing. Here's her number. See if she can help you." Sometimes it was a fit, sometimes it wasn't a fit. "Oh, you're about to start a business?" My husband, or you have a business? My husband would tell people like, "Oh, well, my wife, she does marketing online. You could talk to her." And I've been able to get calls from that. But it's because I've made it known about what I do. So you have to make it known online and you have to make it known in person. In real life, my full-time job is in social services. But what I tell people, what I do, I don't lead with I'm in social services because I'm not trying to build my social services brand. I'm trying to build my marketing brand. So when people ask me, "So what do you do?" "I work in marketing." I also work in social services as they ask me if that's what I do full time. But when someone asks me what I do digital marketing strategy. I help people strategize to get more visible and get their voice heard so that they can confidently share their meaningful marketing message and get people that are actually interested in their message to listen, to join their community, and then become a customer of theirs. And that's what I want you to do as well. And it starts with getting known online and offline. And so when you first create content online, you think it's to get new customers online, but it's not. It's to build your reputation with the people that you're going to meet that come across you. And then they're going to ask you for your what? They're going to ask you for your name, maybe your phone number, but likely these days they're going to ask you for your social. And you want to have a library of showing your authority of what you're able to talk about. What are you able to speak on? What are you able to offer in terms of value to your audience? Just taking a look at the company down here. Um, Ramesh is sharing that he is in India and in the Kadapa district, and the language is Telugu, and he's studying for a degree. So that's amazing. So maybe you want to talk about your journey in studying for your degree, or maybe you want to talk about something completely different, and either one of them is fine. Maybe you talk about your journey of pursuing your degree while you pursue the growth of your business. And that is part of your personal brand. I'm literally out and about getting my car washed because it was filthy. And you guys are going along the journey with me as I talk about my business. And the point is that your personal brand revolves around you. And if you don't have enough money to spend on advertisement for people to get to know what your business is and what it's about and how it can help them and how it can benefit them, because let's just face it, that's all people care about is how something helps them, right? Most people are self-centric. It's we naturally think about ourselves, and especially when it comes to our time and when it comes to our money, we pay attention to who we're giving our time and our money to. So the only way to keep that attention is to make sure that the person watching gets something out of it. And so the more that you can relate to your audience and connect it back to your business, the more attention that you're going to get and the right attention you're going to get. Okay, so I've talked about building a personal brand online and offline. But what's the second thing? The second thing that I've done in order to be able to get customers, get clients, and have them pay me 300. I think my highest paying client this year was like about 1,000, 1,200, something like that. I was able to do that with literally barely any followers, right? I think at this point, as of today, I have like 200 something followers on Instagram. Right now, as of today, I think I have like 143 subscribers. Um, but I made some decent money, right? To earn $1,200 from one person in a year. How many hours would I would have to work? Over 40 at my regular job in order to make the same. So listen up, because I might not have had the biggest results from other people, but as I continue to maximize what I'm already doing, I will make more, and you can do the same. So the number two thing is to focus on my messaging. Who am I speaking to? How am I speaking it to them? What are the things that my audience actually cares about? How are they talking about their problems? How are they talking about the experiences that they're going through that they want to change, because they want to get to a goal, right? And whatever I offer and whatever you offer is supposed to help them get to this goal. So, how can you talk about your products or your services and just your industry in general in a way that they relate to, right? So, let's take, for instance, entrepreneurship. Now, you have somebody that can call themselves self-employed. That's how they look at themselves. They look at themselves as self-employed. You have some people that look at themselves as freelancers. Some people call themselves entrepreneurs. Some people call themselves small business owners or just regular business owners. Some people call themselves CEOs, right? And you have and some people call themselves investors. All of these different aspects can describe similar people. But if I say, attention CEO, listen up, if somebody just sees themselves as self-employed, that might not call out to them. If I say, hey, freelancers, that might not call out to the CEOs that I want to reach. If I say, hey, small business owners, that might not call out to the digital entrepreneurs that I may want to reach. You have to decide who you want to reach and what's the language that they use in order to attract them. This is your messaging, and I like to call it your meaningful marketing message, because you couple it with their identity, with the things that they care about, the things that they care about and the things that you care about, and they need to overlap. That's what your messaging is, and that's the foundation of your personal brand. Your personal brand doesn't have to be very personal. It doesn't have to be about your life and get into all the details and getting all up in your business. It doesn't have to be that. It's just overlapping what you care about and what your audience cares about, and overlapping that in order to bring attention and awareness to it. And how can you bring them value through your personal brand and the overlap that you guys have in common? That's really what the personal brand is, and that's really what your messaging is. So number one is getting visible with your personal brand online and offline, being known for the thing that you do or that you sell. Number two is your messaging, creating crafting a marketing message, a meaningful marketing message that's actually going to get you attention and help you keep the attention. And then the third thing is building a community. I call it an email community. A lot of people say my email list. I don't want to build a list of people. I want to build a community of people. I want people that want to engage with, which, by the way, I'm going to invite you to join my email community. I have two links in the description that you can click on. The first one is a business plan to help you build your profitable personal brand. So I call it the personal brand profit plan, and it breaks down some of the things that I've talked about, as well as some other strategies that you can only find in my guide. It's so easy. You don't have to click anything else. Once you get the email, you're going to get the email. It has the information directly in the email. No downloads, no PDFs. It's just right there, right? Very, very simple, because it's not about how it looks. I wholly believe that your marketing is not all about what it looks like. There's power in your words, and your words is enough. I don't normally like to record in my car. I usually don't. I think this is my first video that I'm actually sharing, well, in a really, really long time, that I've recorded in my car. I did one some like over 7 years ago. I've actually recorded recent ones, and I didn't share because I didn't want to share videos that I recorded in my car. It's not my thing. But if my purpose is to share the message, it doesn't matter where I am. and I want you to share your message. It doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter what your background is. I got like, I got all kinds of things back here. My kid forgot his backpack. Like, I got one of my baby's medicine for their eczema. Like, the background, it doesn't matter. What the message is, that's the forefront. That's what's most important. And so, get a job. Jason says, get a job. If you want to get a job, Jason, go for it. But if you want to leave your job and if you want to build what you could call your own job, this place right here is for you, because I'm talking about how to build a profitable personal brand in 2025 and beyond. And it really, really starts with just sharing a message. Just trying to see what this guy's doing. Thank you. All right. So the last thing is building that email community. So what can you use? You can use something as simple as Kit. Here's why I like Kit. It's a inexpensive entry level to get automated emails so that you can write out the emails ahead of time and send them automatically when someone downloads or opts in to get your free resource, which we will talk about in another video, right? Because you need to offer value that people want in order for them to join your community. Everybody's tired of a whole bunch of emails. I have like over 40,000 unread emails, and most of them are marketing emails. So people don't want to continue to fill up their email boxes. But if you give them something valuable enough, if you give them something interesting enough to them, useful enough to them, worth it enough to them to get another email, more emails in their email box, then they will sign up. So you need something for them to be enticed to join the email community. But today we're just talking about building the email community. I like Kit because it's a low entry level cost. The first tier, I believe, is like $112, $120 for the year. I don't have it down there right now, but I'll put a link in the description. It is an affiliate link. You can sign up. I'm a customer. I primarily talk about things that I'm actually customers of, and it's pretty easy to use. If you don't really have design experience, I love it because it's primarily text, and it also gives you a lot of templates. You need an email community because if you get the attention, you better make sure you can keep that attention. And the only way that you can guarantee that you can keep the attention is if you have a way to contact the people that have already said that they're interested. Now, for all of you that have joined this live, I don't know for sure if YouTube is going to show you that I'm on live again. I don't know. But the only way that I can know that I can get in touch with you again, and if you choose that you want me to get in touch with you again, is if you join my email community. Because even if you subscribe, which I invite you to do, it's not a guarantee that YouTube's going to let you know the next time that I go live or the next time that I post a video. And so you want to make sure that you do this for yourself. I have been able to get as much as 100 people on my email list in one day, a strategy that I'll share with you on another day. But these are the different things that I'm using to build my profitable brand. I really need to dry my car. Who wants me to come out? Who wants to get off the car with me while I try? All right, let's do it, because I've been sitting here for a while. It's probably mostly dry already anyways. Okay, so here's what you're going to do. You're going to start sharing about your business, and you're going to start sharing your content online and offline. You're going to tell people about the things you do. If you're having a genuine conversation with somebody, you're going to say, oh wow, that's just like in my business, I do this, I do that. That's just like in my business, I do that. Well, I help people with that all the time. I could give you some pointers. And you're going to provide that person that you're just having a regular conversation with some value. And you're going to do that online, and you're going to do it offline. It's no different than having a conversation online. It's really no different. And then you're going to take note of those conversations and the way that those people describe their problems, so that you can talk in their language, so that you can help them in the same way that they're able to describe the things that they're going through. I think we're good. I really don't want to vacuum my car right now, so I'm gonna skip it because it's gonna make a lot of noise. Let me see how bad it is. Nah, I should vacuum my car. I should really vacuum my car. Give me a minute. I am so sorry if that was really loud in your ears, but I really did need to vacuum my car because my husband went and took my car to get washed a couple weeks ago, and then I destroyed it in a couple of days. So, me you to say sorry, I messed it up when you did it for me, but but here I am now, right? Okay, so what you're going to prioritize in 2025 to build a profitable business is to let people know about you through content. And you're going to figure out how they talk about their problems and how they want to solve them. I'm not talking about their life problems. I'm saying if you do hair, you're going to talk about maybe hair loss or keeping your hair moisturized, or the best products to keep your scalp from getting dandruff. If you let's see, if you are a fashion influencer, you are going to talk about finding the best clothes for your body type, whether you're really, really skinny, really short, or really tall, or really thick and very curvy. It doesn't matter what it is. You're going to talk about these things. You're going to create content around the problems that people are trying to solve. It's hard to find clothes that fit your waist and fit your backside if you got a big badunky dunk. It's hard to find clothes that fit if you have what do you call it, if you have a big bra size and a small waist, or if you're really, really tall. It's hard to find pants that hit the floor. So you're going to create content around the problems that your future customers or your future clients are trying to solve. And then also, here's what you're going to do. You're going to have some conversations. You're going to actually talk to people. And I know that a lot of people feel like they just want to use social media to get customers and to get people to buy stuff from them, and they don't want to have to talk to anybody. Well, let me tell you something. The way that I have been able to make thousands of dollars in business, no matter what business I've been doing throughout the years, has been because I talk to people, because I figure out what it is that they want, I figure out what's important to them, and then I talk around those things. I mean, I've sold so many different things. I remember the most expensive physical product that I ever sold was some Cutco knives. And I went and sat and did a presentation with this husband and wife. I didn't know them. They were a referral to me. And they actually lived around the corner from me. And I went and sat with them in their kitchen and talked to them about knives. These are $1,000 knives. These are like each knife is like can range 150 more per knife. And so the set that they ended up getting was close to $2,000 at that time. It's over that now, but this is over 10 years ago. This is actually more like 15 plus years ago. But they told me they like to cook. The wife said, "Oh, my husband, he loves to cook, and he's very particular about his knives." So I demonstrated to them based on the ability for these knives to work. Show them, look how it cuts a tomato so easily. Look how you don't have to squeeze out all the juice. Look how it doesn't make a mess. Look how finely it dices. Look how consistent you're able to get your diced vegetables when you grip it with its ergonomic handles and stuff. Because if you're cooking a lot, you want to make sure that you're handling stuff correctly so that you're not getting cramps and stuff in your hand. I walked out making a $2,000 sale, right? Of knives. Now, if I go to like a 20-year-old and offer knives to them, they might sit down and they might say, "Oh, that's cool. You got scissors that can cut a penny, bro. That's dope," right? But they're not spending a 20-year-old in most instances is not spending $2,000 on a knife set. I was like 19 or 20 at the time when I made that sell, and I couldn't even afford what I was selling, but I knew how good they were, and I still have I still have my display knives to date, and I'm 36. My point is that when you talk to people and you let them tell you what's important to you, that's how you're going to frame your content. That's how you're going to frame your messaging in your content. I had somebody tell me they didn't know what to say in their content. Talk to people, and then you'll know what to say in your content. And if you can't talk to people, or if you're just really, really, really so shy, let me give you some pointers on where you can find information about what people are going through, or what they want to share. You have comments of your competitors. Just reading the things, just reading the comments when people are sharing their whole life story and pouring their hearts out about different issues. Maybe you have skincare products and you sell skincare products for eczema. I was talking to one of my coworkers. She deals with like terrible eczema, and my son has had really, really bad eczema. And now another one of my sons is going through eczema. And if you sell skincare products for eczema, you need to be going and looking up #eczema, and you need to be seeing what people are talking about with their experiences. And then you're going to know what people care about. So maybe it's that people feel really, really, really dry. We use the word, what do we use? Dry like leather, or dry like sandpaper. That's what we said. And so in your marketing, in your content, you can say, "Hey, if you have eczema and your breakout is feeling so dry as sandpaper, watch this video." And so when you think about viral hooks, it's not that you can download somebody's list of viral hooks and it be used exactly for you. You have to make your own viral hooks based on your niche. So if I say, "Hey, if your skin is feeling like dry as sandpaper and you have eczema, watch this video because I have something that's going to 10x your moisture, your skin moisture, or help you retain moisture for 2 hours longer than you normally do." You see, that for somebody that like is plagued with eczema, that's going to really mean something to them. For anybody else that it doesn't mean anything to them, they don't really have a hard problem, a difficult time with staying moisturized, they won't care about it. But it's fine, because you're only looking for the people that actually care and need the thing that you have to offer. And you're going to do that whatever your product or service is. If it's around fashion, if it's around shoes, if it's around hair, if it's around makeup, if it's around business services, if it's around AI, whatever it is. Hey, if you know you need to get into AI to maximize your business time and save you money, then you need to watch this video. Or here's three AI systems or 3 AI apps that you can use to save your business 10 hours of time that you don't have to pay your VA for. If you are a business owner that wants to save money on paying their VAs, and you want to maximize the time and efficiency, then you probably want to watch that content. It's not about some secret sauce or some secret messaging around being able to get attention. It's about using the right words based on your audience. And you have to either talk to people, or you have to find somewhere where they put their message, where they let you know what's plaguing them. So you can look at your competitors' comments to see about how they describe their problems. You can look at, this is a great one. You can go to Facebook Ads Manager. I mean, I paid a lot of money to find out this one hack, and it has been amazing for me. You go to Facebook Ads Library, and you should look up your competitors. They have to be big because you want them to be running ads. So you look up your competitors that you know are running ads. If you sell baby products, if you sell men's clothing, like, it doesn't matter. Look up your big competitors and see what type of ads they're running. Look at those comments and look at what they're saying in their messaging, and then look how many likes that they have and look how many comments that they have. If it looks like there's high engagement, that messaging probably worked, and then you can look at that framework and see how you business. Like, come on, we got to do some market research. You want to build, it starts with market, educated guess, and then it starts with market research. So you start off with the premise of believing a certain type of person that thinks a certain way, acts a certain way, and shops a certain way is your ideal customer. And then you go test the messaging around what you believe that person would want to hear and would want to see. And then you start looking at the data and seeing what stuck and what didn't. And that's how you're going to build your profitable personal brand in 2025. That's how you're going to build a business in 2025 and be profitable, is by using the strategy of building a personal brand, where you're going to share content regularly. You're going to use the messaging that attracts your customer, and you're going to use email marketing to make sure that you can actually stay in touch with your future customers, so that you're able to connect and reconnect with them until they are ready to buy. Because the goal is not to coerce anyone to buy anything from you. The goal is to be the person, the business, the brand that they think about when they're ready to buy from you, when they're ready to solve that problem on a serious level, right? And everybody goes through different parts of the shopping and sales experience, and you just want to be ready. We're not trying to pressure anybody. We're not trying to convince anyone. Good is good. And if they'll give you a chance, then they can see. But in the meantime, you want to keep a connection with them through an email community, in order to make sure that you don't lose them. You already got the attention. You worked so hard for it. You created the content. You might as well keep the attention that you already got. So look, I'm inviting you to stay in the realm with me and join the email community, and let me keep your attention so I can help you build your business next year and the years to come. So hit the link in the description so that you can get my personal brand profit plan sent directly to your email. Or you can join the YouTube Growth Challenge, or you could do both. I invite you to do both. I'm gonna go now because I need to get back to some work. But make sure you remember to share a meaningful marketing message with somebody you can help. And I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.